Oh, look at what we got here. We got some green stuff. See? Yeah, I listen. I listen and I hear. And I see that somebody else out there is doing good with her diet also. Well, I'm doing my part over here too. Yeah. I don't have a taste for food much these days anyway. I just don't. Your body kind of lets you know when it's time to fast. Spring equinox is approaching and it's time to clean the house. Plus, you know, it just makes me look so damn good. Yeah, it makes me look so good. So, yeah, green smoothie is the way to go. So, yeah, I want to tell y'all about I want to bring a situation back up when I told you guys that a third cousin had came to see me in Vegas. And I'm not going to go through the whole progression of it because some of y'all remember this story. But it just goes to show you how these people were warned over and over and over again, and they still kept coming. I guess because they thought, they were in numbers. Oh, by the way, now is a good time to wear black. As y'all see, yeah. Now is a good time for me to wear black, if you know what I mean. My ancestors are not playing. Like I say, are these people brave or are they just fucking retarded? I don't know. Y'all tell me. But anyway, I got two or three stories to tell you guys real quick. So I told you guys how one of my third cousins came to see me in Vegas. Man, these people must have thought this stuff was so funny. Let me tell you, the setups that they had for me, they thought it was so funny. I'm going to get the last laugh. I promise you. Yeah, I'm going to get the last laugh. But anyway, I told you guys how it ended up that this person ended up going crazy. One day it was one of my off days, and this person busted in my room talking about that some people were outside trying to kill her. And I had to hold her down as I called the police. And when the police and paramedics arrived, they had asked her, has she been on like any medication? And she said she hadn't been taking her medication. So I'm just finding out that you got these so-called family members that these people cannot be a part of my blood because whatever they got, I don't got. So all these people on these medications and shit, right? All these people got mental illnesses. Because when I was, living in Vegas, when she came out there to see me, and that whole incident happened when she said some people were outside trying to kill her, and the paramedics came, they asked her, has she been taking her medication? And I'm just sitting there looking like, what the like, of course, I feel like a dumbass, okay? I feel like a total dumbass, once again. How can you suspect that every single member of your family is a piece of shit? Nobody can. If I had knew that, I wouldn't be here today talking to y'all. Some things you just shouldn't know. Just like it said in that movie Fallen. What that demon told Denzel, some things you just shouldn't know. Yeah, some things you just shouldn't know until a appointed time for you to know. So, so that was my introduction that this people in this family were crazy. And they pretty much all of them on some kind of antipsychotic medication. But the reason I bring that story back up is how these people were warned. Now, if somebody was really outside trying to get this individual, it could have been my ancestors, which brings me to my next story. About a month ago, guys, I was behind this car, right? I was at this bus station, and I guess I was sitting in the car too long that the guy in front of me got out the car and had to tell me to move, right? And I feel stupid for telling y'all this story, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell it because it's been some crazy shit that's been happening in my life, and I got all the proof that I need. Maybe I'm just exaggerating on this particular story. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all what went down. So I was behind this car, and that appeared to work for the bus station that I was behind, and I guess I was sitting in a spot that I wasn't supposed to be sitting in too long. And the guy got out the car and walked up to my car, and I knew he was walking up to get out of my car, so I just kind of rolled down my window and just kind of like drove off slowly. But he had a chance to talk to me. I told this dude, I said, man, you look like you want to beat me up. for parking and, for being there too long. I'm like, damn, dude, I was just here for a few seconds. And this guy looked at me and said, move along. I got to give you a ticket. Guys, when I looked at this dude, this looked like one of my ancient ancestors. I never seen no black person look like this before. He was a black Chinese man. Listen to what I'm saying. It was like a black Chinese man, and he looked like he does not play games. Hear what I'm telling y'all. I told y'all I'm Asiatic. This motherfucker, when he walked up to my car, it didn't really hit me until I walked away. I said, yo, I said, he looked like somebody that I seen like in one of my like my great grandfather. But he looked more ancient. Like the further my bloodline go back, the more Asiatic they look, right? And I know that they're black mixed with Chinese, here in these cities and stuff. But no, it was something about this dude, because I ain't never seen in that. Even though I was in that area, I never seen no motherfucker look like that before. And this like I said, this motherfucker looked like he did not play. Okay. And he wasn't there to smile at me or say, hi, I'm your ancient. Like, he just gave me this look. And when I drove off, I said, yo, who the fuck was that? It was the face, man. When you see somebody that don't look like they quite add up to the environment you in, even if it tries to make sense, even if there's some kind of plausible deniability. I said, man, I ain't never seen no motherfucker look like that. It looked like an ancient, he was dark too, dark. Ancient Chinese eyes. Like, this motherfucker looks scary. You wouldn't want to see this motherfucker. I swear to God. Moving on, guys. About 3 months ago, I remember I was in a parking lot and I was at a gate and a car had honked behind me, right? And so I looked at my rearview mirror, car was there. And next thing I know, I put the car into shift to drive to get out of his way. I look in the rearview mirror, the car is gone. Completely gone. Moving on, I want to say something about my so-called sister, whoever the fuck she is. This individual, I believe, knew that I was not the one. See, some of them knew I wasn't the one to be playing with, but they had to do it anyway. They thought that since they're in numbers, that they could get away with the BS, because they was in numbers. My so-called sister one time said, I know I'm going to have to take care of my father when he's in the hospital. Now, how did she know she would be taking care of my so-called father in the hospital because she was planning that I wasn't going to be around? And I had wondered, why did she say that? These people knew that they plotted my death years ago. And they spoke, this particular individual, and they all played with me like they didn't know they didn't know nothing. I don't wish nothing good for these people, nothing. And if they think I'm coming back or they're going to come toward, let me tell you something. That's not going to happen, because let me tell you something. Lightning will literally come down from heaven and strike one of these motherfuckers down dead if they get anywhere near me. I won't even have to do nothing but sit back and watch it happen. So I can't come towards them and they can't come towards me, even if I wanted to, even if they want to. Somebody will get struck down, and it ain't going to be me, because I got a job to do here. But anyway, I just want to tell y'all that story. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell y'all that story. But no, my sister, she knew. She even told me she was jealous of me. It's like she was trying to confess toward the end, but she know these weak motherfuckers. You know how these cowardly motherfuckers is. They can't go against the group. How many times have we talked about that, y'all? Y'all know what's up. But I just wanted to tell y'all that story. But these people were warned. That I know for sure. They were warned plenty of times. Plenty of times. Even right in front of my face, they were warned, and they still kept going. Unbelievable.